Hi everyone, my name is Amy Bond. I'm a children's author and I'd like to talk to you about my own book, but also some other great kids' books I've been reading lately to hopefully give you some inspiration to get you reading for Ireland Reads Day. So my own book is called Morgana Mage in the Robotic Age. This is published at the start of last year and tells the story of Morgana Mage. So Morgana is a witch girl living in a future where magic folk live in the open, though on the fringes of society. But Morgana isn't a very good witch, and she doesn't really want to be a witch either. She wants to be a part of the city she can see below her mountain home. She wants to be at the centre of this world of technology and robots, and she sets out to make her dreams come true. She gains herself a place at the city school, sticking it out despite the hostility that surrounds her. And eventually she makes a friend in Jonathan, who shares their passion for all things robotic, and together they set out to create a robot of their own. And along the way, Morgana realises that she may have more magic than she realised. But unlike any other witch or warlock before her, she can control metal. I don't want to give too much away, but it turns out this comes in very useful when they uncover a secret that threatens the city. So I hope that this sounds exciting to you, but if it isn't your kind of story, I won't be offended. There really are so many great kids' books around at the moment that there's something for everyone. So I'm just going to talk through a few of my recent faves. So if you like a book of adventure, I think you'll love The Murderers Ape. Really, when I read this, it just felt like a timeless classic instantly. It tells the story of Sally Jones, who's a seafaring gorilla who must set out to prove the innocence of her ship's captain when he's accused of a crime he didn't commit. This quest sets her off on a journey to faraway lands. Now, I know a lot of us haven't got to do much travelling recently, but books are a great way to feel like you're at the other side of the world without ever leaving your home. One of the best writers for children around at the moment is Jasbinder Balan. And her first two stories, Ash and the Spirit Bird and Tamarind and the Star of Ishta, are set in India. And she writes about the country so evocatively that you feel like you're there yourself. She really captures the reality of the country as well as some of its magic as well. So looking at one of my favourite Irish writers for kids at the moment and one of his favourite books, I'd love to recommend The Monsters of Brookhaven by Pádraig Kenny. So this is a read for those who like the spookier things in life. As you might have guessed from the title, there are monsters involved. But really, these monsters feel just as wonderfully real as the human characters in the story. And I'm really looking forward to reading the sequel, so that might be my pick for Ireland Reads Day. Another slightly spooky fave of mine is The Beast and the Bethany. So this story tells the tale of Ebenezer Tweezer, a man with a secret. He has a beast in his attic that he's been feeding for hundreds of years in exchange for eternal youth, as well as lots of other nice things. But things get complicated when the beast decides he'd like to try a child for once. And this could spell trouble for Bethany of the title as well. So this might sound a bit gruesome, but it really is such a funny read, and it's full of really gorgeous illustrations. There's one. So I think that captures some of the fun and the zaniness of the story, but I really love that one. And then for those who like stories of magic and adventure and mysterious secret schools, I really adore Amari and the Night Brothers. So Amari is just such a great main character. She's a girl who's facing all the challenges of real life, who's thrown into a magical world and learns she may be more powerful than she realised. So a really great one for fans of Harry Potter looking to try something new. And then finally, another book that touches on magic but in a really different way is A Kind of Spark by Elle McNichol. So this tells the story of Addie, an autistic girl who is shocked to learn of a dark part of her town's history and the women who were put on trial as witches there. So Addie has a great empathy for these people who were persecuted simply for being different, and she fights to get them some belated justice by trying to get a memorial made for them in the town. So it's really such a powerful book. And though I warn you, if you're anything like me, have the tissues to hand, because it did make me cry. So that's just a small selection. I really could talk to you for hours about all the amazing kids' books that are out there at the moment. There really is something for everybody. So I guess my main recommendation is to get down to your local library and get exploring all these amazing different worlds that it can open up for you. And I really hope you find something special to read for Ireland Reads Day. So happy reading, and thanks for listening.